Well, hey there, all you cool cats and kittens. It's episode 2 of The Tiger King, and that line hasn't shown up.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol at Big Cat Rescue. Max and Marianne the Bobcats enclosure got finished.
But if you've noticed, I'm wearing the same shirt because it's the same night. Because I watched episode 1 and I need more, and I want to watch episode 2 tonight, so I'm doing it. I don't know when I'll upload this, but that's what I'm doing. Also, I didn't show you the pants I was wearing earlier. I was wearing this shirt. But look at these pants I was wearing earlier. They have a cat riding a unicorn. Are you ready? Because I'm ready for Tiger King episode 2.
The arm is completely gone. We do not have time to wait.
They caught this on camera?
I
am never gonna financially recover from this.
Oh, I've seen that meme. I've seen that meme.
Tiger Molly.
Oh, she doesn't have an arm. That, I think they cleverly added that in episode 1.
And John remembered.
Or I wasn't paying attention.
And I picked it up and I wrote my name.
She's using it a lot now. Wow.
Was still morning.
I see why she's in this now. That makes a lot of sense.
About 2 years. I was back on the park in 5 days after my amputation.
5 days?
7 days in the hospital. Yeah. I work with a man that also has no legs.
Oh, so that no leg guy from episode 1.
A lot of people think tigers take my legs. No, it actually happened from a zip line accident.
Ah, zip line. There we go.
50 feet and landed on my feet.
I was wondering from episode 1, but now.
Tore on my inside.
There's something very addicting about the feeling of power being around these animals.
Addiction, power. That's what's driving this whole thing. I see. That guy's smart. I like him. So we have a multitude of characters in this show. Joe Exotic, the main guy, the Tiger King. He's relatable in some aspects and he's far out there in others. We've got Carol Baskin, internet meme. She is less out there than he is, but still a little bit out there on the other end of the spectrum. And they're both on the opposite ends. They're both a little interesting. We have Sophisticated Joe, whose real name I do not remember, but he's kind of on this side. And we have a few employees. And we have some narrators, like a producer of Joe Exotic TV. He seems to be the sane one around here, saying they're both crazy, so I like him. And we have the filmmaker, who's also the narrator, question mark. I haven't been paying attention to the credits. So that's all our characters.
So,
Sophisticated Joe.
Lay on that couch with him. What do you want?
What's his name again?
Sexier and more significant
Doc.
to the world we live in today than a tiger.
I like Sophisticated Joe better.
This primordial calligraphy.
Maybe I'll call him Doc.
A message. Everyone loves them. Anyone who says they don't is just insecure and broken.
I mean, I love animals too, which is why I want them treated okay.
It's all about look at me.
Yeah, she ain't wrong. It is all about look
They
at me.
want to use those cats to.
I'm bringing more tigers than anybody in the country.
I don't know if that's a good thing to admit.
The whole idea was selling the animals. It was the biggest money maker for you. I drove.
Look at that map. So interesting.
Fairs.
Joe's husband. It's still bizarre that Joe's gay. So bizarre.
Can't really tell you all.
If I wanted to just buy a regular baby tiger from a breeder, how much would it cost?
$2,000.
And keep in mind.
2,000 for just a tiger? Okay, Tim Stark.
They should be donating their money to places.
What's the first thing you should do to protect an endangered species? Make more, not eliminate the source.
Dang, that sort of makes sense.
Bought shitloads from Joe. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of.
The woman's just obsessed with me.
Carol, God damn it.
Listen, he said she's obsessed, but he keeps talking about her. He's obsessed too, dude.
They're just not going to allow the public to see what really happens there.
Well, I think that it's fair that you have to have a reservation. That's fair.
Tigers, black jaguars, snow leopards, Callida leopards. And this is his private collection at his home. Come on, Johnny.
Sure, he has cool animals, but at what cost? At what cost?
They would open up the snakes, stick bags of cocaine inside of them, stitch them back up, and not really care if the snake lived or died. It's just to get it in.
See, now I'm totally against it.
If you can't give them the wild that they supposedly deserve, that doesn't exist anymore.
You give them as much happiness
Supposedly
as
does.
they do get bonded with humans. People like Carol Baskins, they use them as a poster child.
No.
I had a crazier partner than me. Says, let's just cut up and burn them.
What?
So we burned them.
Okay, I don't care if he loves animals. He's the crazy one.
The judge gave me 100 years, but I won the appeal. It cost me 12 years of my life.
All this animal loving. No.
Animals don't judge you. As long as you're really good at heart, they don't care who you are or what you've done in your past.
Listen, if you treat animals okay like he's treating them, they'll like you. But if you cut up somebody, they're not gonna know that.
That was a child I had.
Who's that?
One of his wives.
One of his wives. I like that answer.
How many wives does he have?
I would say he has 3.
He has 3 wives.
Yes.
Until he has 5 wives.
Well, here come the Mormon stereotypes. Sophisticated Joe doesn't strike me as a polygamist.
This is my
But
longtime girlfriend partner.
I
China,
guess
the
he
blonde
is.
lady running the stuff here.
No way he's
And she's
religious,
22
though.
years old. She's
He
been
might
living
be.
here,
I'm
taking
not
care
one
of
to
my
judge.
stuff.
But it
I
doesn't
need a
look
little
like
Italian lady. The big home there in the front.
How many houses does this guy have?
Really going to care for the animals first.
I don't know. It doesn't feel right
That
that
has
people like this are
always
super
been
rich.
very difficult for my kids and.
Actually, what he said to me was, goodbye, don't fall in love with your boss. Because and fuck fun. He was like, oh my god.
Ooh, baby.
There's a chick.
Is that how everyone?
That's what we called him.
Bhagavan, which means what?
Lord. It means Lord.
Bhagavan means Lord.
That
Yeah.
doesn't sound
What does
cultish
being
at all.
Bhagavan mean? It's Shangri-La here. It's an unbelievable, unprecedented, magical place where incredible things happen and where everything is neutral and happy and going well.
Oh, sophisticated Joe. Why you gotta do these things?
He's terrible horse stall. I certainly didn't want to sleep with him, but I was thinking about it. There was a certain personality of woman that he wanted. They were virgins or close to virgins.
Oh Lord, another music video. Lovely.
He's had John as a husband since I've been around.
Wait,
John's a
are there multiple husbands
muscled up,
too?
bully kind of guy.
What is
Doesn't
happening?
come off to me as being gay, you know.
Hi, I'm Travis.
Oh dang,
Hi,
Travis.
I'm Travis
is
Maldonado.
attractive.
Yes.
Tell me more about your feet.
And I am tall, tan, and beautiful.
Yeah, he is. He
He
is.
laughed and, my God, it was, how straight are you? And he goes, pretty straight. And I said, do you watch porn?
Oh dear.
He says, yeah. I said, well, do you enjoy the guy with the little one?
I don't like
doing
this
it, or do you
conversation.
enjoy what?
Travis is attractive.
Weird to share Joe
I don't know
with
how
God.
he would be attracted to Joe though.
I didn't really know any better. I didn't care.
That's gay. The gays for you. Open relationships all the way. So it's not that surprising on this side. On the other side, it's
Today we have gathered
interesting.
to go with love. You may now kiss.
This is an interesting three-way marriage here. When I saw this in the promo, I thought it was just a joke. I didn't think Joe was gay, but there it is. Three-way wedding. So now, Joe has multiple husbands and sophisticated Joe has multiple wives. How interesting. It's weird. That's what it is. Not that weird for the gay lifestyle, but I couldn't do it.
For this,
Oh, he's having second thoughts. You can see it in his eyes.
Generating an affection and a devotion that is totally irrational.
Yeah, totally, yeah. So I think Carol Baskin's right about manipulation in one aspect, but in another aspect you do fall in love with people. So I think she's half right with that. It's also weird, though, that he kind of convinced a straight guy to be gay, so I think there's some truth to her words, but there's also truth to loving relationships. Like his first husband, I think he's genuinely in love. So it's just, we'll see.
It has to supersede all of your other hopes, wants, dreams, and desires. It's what you're going to wake up doing, it's what you're going to go to sleep doing, and it's going to happen 365 days a year. Weddings, funerals, and relationships at Christmas fade away.
For so long.
How much do people get paid?
$100 a week.
$100 a week? I had to rewind that to make sure I heard her right.
For so long.
How much do people get paid?
$100 a week. $100 a week.
No way, that's crazy.
Carol Baskin of Big Cat Rescue has an army of people working for free.
She is not a stupid woman. She makes everybody else do her dirty work.
No!
Because we're gonna have so many people.
They're not getting paid. I mean, she should probably pay them, but if they're volunteering, then it's fine. They have her working for free, how awful. It's just like, they can leave if they're just volunteering. Good gravy.
You have to have your yellow for a full year.
And then you can apply to be a green shirt. You have to have been here for a minimum of 2 years.
And it goes by so quickly.
After they've been here for like 5 years.
I think
or
that
so,
this
they
is a good
graduate to a master's
system. I can see how this seems cultish and like pyramid schemey, but it also makes sense because like if you want to be with the animals and be experienced, you have to have a certain amount of time there. You can't just. So it makes sense to me. It doesn't. Nothing wrong with this so far, with this color t-shirts thing. So it makes sense to me. It doesn't seem wrong to me.
Yeah, no, I don't take Christmas. I'm here Christmas.
And they're volunteering, so it's their own time.
Everybody else in society are abusers but her. I mean, she's a master marketer.
I don't think she's abusing these volunteers.
I noticed that you have a huge presence.
I think they're off about that.
social media.
I like her.
We've got over 2 million. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol at Big Cat Rescue. Max and Marianne the Bobcats enclosure got finished and it looks great. Every 2 weeks we get a check from Facebook. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol from Big Cat Rescue.
Her accounts have 10 million people watching them.
Okay, so she's a good marketer.
Kind of popular.
You're gonna be angry about that. She's cool. I love her. More music videos. Surprise, surprise. I'm that guy who's just like, oh no, he's there.
Yep.
No. Oh.
Hi, I'm Joe Exotic, and this is Big.
Shoulder high, it is literally a wired jungle.
Okay.
In a mess of trees.
He might be right about that.
USDA
He's got some.
Do not care. They kept giving her a perfect inspection where we couldn't
Pause.
get one.
He has some good critiques about this. Maybe she should take better care of her animals, but also, if they live in the wild, that shouldn't be a problem. So I'm half and half about that, but he's making some good points.
And rented a helicopter and flew over Big Cat Rescue.
That's a little extreme, don't you
Wanted to
think?
get footage of the cages and the enclosures and all of that, but he had clearly done it to antagonize us.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the course of doing this low
See, that looks
flying,
fine.
buzzing,
He was talking about dropping grenades, pulling the pins and just dropping them out of the helicopter.
On the animals that he loves?
A level of worry about these people. But if we were to say, you know what, this is dangerous.
So he had them women trained for his own damn, harem shit. That's the first time I ever met him. The first time I ever went to Doc's place. First time I told him. I said, I don't need you to teach me a damn thing about animals. How the fuck you got these women trained?
Changing your name is a very quick way to change everything else about you.
You change their names. Good
He controlled
night.
every aspect of our day. They were pushing me to get implants.
Alright, wait.
I don't remember agreeing to.
Oh
It was
dear.
more like I didn't want to do it.
Oh dear. So, no. The more I hear about this guy, the shots of him loving on cats, it's ruined. Sophisticated Joe's trash. I'm more on team regular Joe, even though he ain't right. Sophisticated Joe is a whole other type of crazy. He's got 2 guys who he only kinda seduced one. This guy and brother. Lord, I'm so sorry for this girl. she's never gonna see this because this is just for me. But if you ever run across a video of this, I'm so sorry. Oh my.
Where people are just gonna say, you have to join a cult to be a tiger trainer. Promise you. Been here 35 years. Heard it all forever.
I was gonna wonder how he got himself out of that. He didn't, he just complained.
He would say they're free to leave at any time. By 1,000 like social ties, and by the idea of losing everything. And how are they
Preach,
even
sister.
going? Where will they?
I realize that this episode title is called Cult of Personality in my pause menu, and she's saying it's a cult. But even if she's wrong and it's not exactly a cult, it's still hard to leave like your job, even if it's paying $100, because that's still money, and it's hard to just leave that and figure something else out. So either way, cult or no cult, it's still hard to leave.
Idea of losing everything. And how are they going to even go, and where will they go when they leave?
Exactly. I'm now questioning my nickname of Sophisticated Joe, because Doc is...
their only
Meat from all these Walmarts on the area that have expired to feed the animals.
You go to Walmart.
I mean, that's kind of smart, right?
Basket and a couple T-bone steaks.
Right.
You have a cash register and your credit card declines or your check.
They would go through it and get them something to eat.
So that, I don't know how ethical that is. Not that there's not good things that come from this show, like meat going to animals. So. And seeing how these people live, that's the damper on it. Because
if you talk to the people
if
who have escaped,
they are getting so much money, they shouldn't be living like that.
They were treated so abusively.
What I meant to say right there is, if the park is getting so much money for these exotic animals, these big cats, then they should be paying their employees more so they can actually live. And if they know their employees are living like that, then they should try and help them if they're dedicating their all time to the park. That was what I meant to say. Not the people. People who have exotic animals and are getting so much money should pay their employees. That's all. Continue.
He was a good tiger.
What happened to him?
We didn't really ask because
what?
He's like, I know where they go. We didn't see that, and we weren't really part of that.
Carol Baskin's full of shit, in my opinion. She's got a missing husband that's supposedly buried in her property. That's a real true story. Her husband disappeared.
Well, she may have killed her husband, but these people are killing cats because they're no use to them. That seems the worst to me, so power to you, Carol. This one guy who obviously murdered someone's like, this lady killed her husband. I'm like, you got no room to judge.
And saying that they believe Carol fed him to a tiger.
Of course, that's where the second episode ends. Of course. Carol Baskin's no saint. She fed her husband to a tiger. I'm like, oh, you people in the black market and supposedly killing tigers, and the one convicted person who killed someone, she may have killed her husband. It's just like, wow. At the end of episode 2, I've decided Carol Baskin has her flaws, but she's great. All these other people, they're the ones that are just like, she did this awful thing, so we can judge her about it, but we're just gonna slip cocaine into Snake. Good night. So I'm fine with where that episode ended. I'm not like in shock and awe. I've heard the whole Carol Baskin killed her husband, and if she did, good for her. I like her. You go, sis. That's the end of episode 2. Sophisticated Joe. I don't know if I like that nickname. Doc's just Not that Joe is any better. I like how they're so judgy, like, she's got all these people. Meanwhile, we work our employees to death. So everyone's a bit hypocritical in this show. It's them and Carol, and I haven't decided where she's at, but she's definitely still above them. I'm sorry if this video is super long. Let me know what you think in comments on Facebook or down here. I don't know. I can see why people think that this show is crazy, because it is. Ooh, baby. I'm learning a lot about what I think about these things. That's it, peeps. Peace.